Hello, everybody. And today is 410 2021, and welcome to my channel, Right Way Auto Consultants. And here we talk about dealers, auto dealers, and buying and selling cars. Um, and we promote ownership on this channel. So this channel is strictly about becoming an owner and those who are interested in becoming an owner, make sure that you inquire. All inquiries is to 1833 Right Way. Okay. Again, that's 1833 Right Way. Give us a call and we can set up a consultation and we can see if it's a fit. If it's a fit, we go from there. Okay. So first of all, let me just say, I like to start off by saying I am a dealer, um, and I've been in the business for 10 years and running. And I've had multiple businesses in my short lifespan, um, but selling cars and is really a passion of mine. And I like doing it. I love doing it. Um, it's a great career. It's a great business to obtain. It's a great business to legitimize and run. Um, but with that being said, like I always say, I like to tell my clients, and like I say, it's not for everybody. Um, and the reason why I say that is because you have to have thick skin, number one, to be a dealer. You have to have organization skills to be a dealer, and you have to be somewhat of a people's person. You have to be a lot of a people's person, really, to be honest with you, if you're going to make it in this business, because you're dealing with a lot of different type of personalities and characters and people, right? So if you know, can be disciplined enough to possess those attributes that I just named, then you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine in this business. So today, what I wanted to cover was criteria, right? So what I want to do is I want to go over exactly what it takes to become a dealer. And in most states, almost all of them, the criteria is 97, 98% identical. It's the same pretty much. It varies a little bit here and there. Some places, Texas here, maybe Minnesota and a couple other little places like that. But for the most part, the criteria is pretty much the same. And even in the places where it's different, it varies. It's very small variations. All right. So with that being said, um, let's move right along and get into what the criteria is of becoming an dealer, an auto dealer. Okay. So first thing that I want to talk about is something that a lot of people overlook, right? Because I get a lot of people who come to me and they like, Quest, I want to be a dealer. Like, how can I become a dealer? What do I have to do? What do it take for me to become a dealer? And the first thing I ask is, okay, do you have a driver's license? Right, a valid. Key word is valid. A valid driver's license, right? Do you have a valid driver's license? And oftentimes, I get people they don't have a valid driver's license. So first and foremost, you have to have a valid driver's license in order to obtain a dealership's certificate. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Criteria is what we're touching on today. So you need to have a driver's license that's valid in your said state that you live in, you have to have valid driver's license, right? You need to have a valid driver's license because you can't move around with your dealer tags and you can't do business, right? In cars if you don't have a license to drive. I think that's kind of a no-brainer, right? But common sense, you wouldn't believe how common sense is very uncommon, right? So I thought that I would just touch on that. And so moving right along, right? After the driver's license, what I was the next box on the checklist is capital. Oh, well, what do you mean by capital? Well, capital means income, revenue, greenbacks, um, money. Okay, you need finance. You need some type of money. Now, when we start talking about finance, usually for a lot of people, well, how much do it cost to, become a dealer? All right, listen, I'm just going to say flat out. Okay, I'm just going to say flat out. If you don't have at least $5,000, you're not in the you're not in the you're not there. Okay, $5,000 at least minimum. Okay, because you're going to need a lot of different things. You're going to have to do a lot of different things. Okay, and these things that you have to do all require fees, what they call fees. Okay, you know, on top of the fact that being a dealer is a little bit different than other businesses as far as the startup process is concerned, because a dealer has to have all of his ducks in a row, so to speak, before he's given the authority to be able to sell cars and trucks. Okay, so let me touch on that. So the reason why I say that you need to have at least $5,000, right? Because look, you have to have your facility charge. That's the place that you're going to be doing business at, right? You have to, and usually they want first and last month's rent, and usually that's $1,000 plus. So right there, you already $2,000 in the hole. All you did was pay first and last month's rent. That's all you did, right? Then you still got to go out and you gotta get what it takes, right? So you got to get your office, and you got to you got to get the things that goes in your office, right? You have to get yourself hooked up with whatever you need to get hooked up with, and then you need to go and you need to buy certain things that you have to have. That's fees, cost money, and then you have to send off paperwork to Albany or to whatever said state. I live in New York, so that's the reason why Albany comes to mind. But whatever said state that you live in, you have to send things to them. That's going to cost fees, $500-$600, and you got to pay for a surety bond. Okay, that's going to be some more money. Okay, and when we talk about the finance of the situation, we talking about usually finance is usually connected directly with credit, right? That's the reason why if you go to our website, rightwayconsults.com, again, that's rightwayconsults.com. If you go to the website, then you'll see the services that we offer, right? And what we do offer is we offer credit repair. We offer to help you to solidify a decent credit health so that you can move forward, you can be able to do the things that you need to do in life. Okay. Because what a lot of people fail to realize is life could be made a lot easier for you if you would understand credit, the dynamics of credit, what credit can do to help you so that you're not so bogged down in debt, right? And we've been taught, so to speak, the wrong way about credit and how to think about it, right? So that's another show. This show particularly is not particularly about that credit, but I do have another show that's going to be coming up that's going to touch on credit and how it connects into dealers, okay? Because it only makes sense if I could um, put it with the dealers and make it pop for dealers, okay, right? You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, why even bring it up? Why even mention it, right? So like it's a whole thing with that, and we'll touch on that in due time. Listen, please support the channel. As you can see, this channel is raw. As you can see, the channel is new. I don't have the glitz and the glitter as of yet, but what you could do is you could press the like button and you can subscribe to the channel, right? And then after you subscribe to the channel, you can hit that notification bell. So every single time that I go live, I can have you with me. You'll be notified, and then you can come and we can chat and we can talk and you can ask questions and you can get direct answers from me about things that you want to know about the game, about the dealer game, right? So, one, we touched on, do you have a valid driver's license, right? Okay, now you got a valid driver's license, check that off the box. Then we went on to number two. And in number two, we discussed, do you have the capital that it's going to take to be able to maintain business, right? So my advice to you was at least a minimum of $5,000, at least to get you off your feet, get you started, get you on a roll, get you in a place where you feel comfortable about what it is that you're doing, right? All right. So moving right along, step number three. Well, I kind of touched on it in step number two. How good is your credit? Right? How good is your credit? Because if your credit is good, I spoke on one of the things that you need to have in order to be a dealer is you have to obtain a surety, what they call a surety bond. And this is a bond that protects people that comes on the property to buy cars from you if something was to happen to them, something was to go on. It's like insurance, right? They call it surety. And so in order for you to obtain surety, you have to have, they do a credit check, a higher inquiry on your credit, right? So if you don't have good credit, guess what? You're going to get denied. And then if you get denied, there is an option two. That second option is that you pay a one-time annual fee. So you basically pay for the whole year's insurance all at once. And that's usually like a couple thousand, that's usually a little over $1,000, right? So again, as you can see, this is what I mean when I say this is how you can fall into a situation where a lot of money is being spent. Oh man, hold on one second. Something's going on here with the screen. All right, so anyway, now number four, what's your goal? Okay, and this is where we go into the when I coach and I do consultations with people. This is what we touch on, and we talk. We talk about criteria number 4. What's your goal? What is it that you want to accomplish, and what is it that you're trying to do? Everybody have different goals. Everybody have different things that they're trying to accomplish, right? So we try to help figure out what it is that you need, and then we go from there. Okay? So short, because for some reason I have some issues going on with my screen. Hopefully I can get this episode recorded so that I can get it to you guys. And again, 1-833 Right Way. That's 1-833 RITWAYY. Okay, give us a call. We can chop it up. We can figure out if I can help you figure out what's going on and try to help you become an owner, right? Or you can go online at www.right, RIGHT, way, WAY, consults, that's CONSULTS.com, consults.com. Okay, www.rightwayconsults.com, and go on there and check us out. Check out the services that we provide. Subscribe over there as well, and yeah, and we can go ahead and we can link. Okay, so with that being said, I want you guys to have a great day, and I'm out of here.